SCTV now begins its programming day. Starring John Candy, Joe Flaherty, Eugene Levy, Andrea Martin, Catherine O'Hara, Harold Ramis, and Dave Thomas.
How many good snapshots have you missed because of poor lighting, defective flash bulbs, or weak batteries? Well, you won't have to miss any more, thanks to the Lasermatic Quick Flash. This space-age laser attachment fits virtually any camera and packs enough energy to turn night into day. Everybody smile now. The Lasermatic Quick Flash 2, for pictures you'll never forget.
Good morning. The program is Sunrise Semester. The course is Essentials of Bookkeeping, and I'm your instructor, Maurice Green. Now, if you were with us yesterday, you remember we were talking about debits, and you want to be especially careful when you enter the debits in this column, because at tax time, you know your employer is going to want to claim all those big tax loopholes and special tax shelters that aren't, of course, available to poor and middle income people, but which you know he's going to want to claim in dodging his fair share of the cost of keeping this economically oppressive society running. What? Where was I? Yes. We were talking about debits, and when you finish the debits, you can subtract them from credits, and the remainder will represent profit. That's right, profit gained by stealing the labor of working people, then gouging them at the other end in a known conspiracy with the running dog lackeys of...
Essentials of Bookkeeping will not be seen tomorrow due to a change in programming policy.
The Rockefellers are behind it, that's what it is. They can't stand bookkeeping, and they don't like me. Thursday night at 8, it's drama in the medical vein as Dr. Jake Sloan encounters one of the toughest cases in his career.
I'd like to operate to remove your mucous membranes.
Doc, I've had colds before. I usually get over them.
No, excuse me. What medical school did you go to? Where do you get off questioning me?
Oh, sorry, Dr. Sloan. I guess you know best.
You're damn right. We operate tomorrow.
When little problems demand extreme solutions, unnecessary surgeon. No ailment too small, no fee too high.
Hey, Doc. Doc, I don't want to bother you, but I feel like my shoulders are... I feel like my shoulders are gone.
Oh, yes, I took the liberty of removing your shoulders. They're pretty badly inflamed. Don't worry, though, the health insurance should cover it.
Oh, it's not the cost that worries me, Doc. It's... I guess I won't be playing pro ball again.
I won't be playing pro ball again. Self-pity makes me sick.
And then at 9, your favorite supporting character from Unnecessary Surgeon begins his own dramatic series. Defending helpless doctors against greedy patients, he's Ted Gordon, malpractice lawyer.
Level with me, Jake. Were you drunk during that operation?
Were you or were you not drunk? I've got to know before I go into that courtroom. Oh, you know me better than that, Ted. It takes more than 4 martinis to get me drunk.
And so, Mr. Acropolis, you claim that you neither wanted nor requested this sex change operation?
That's right. It was just supposed to be a tonsillectomy.
Well, did it ever occur to you that maybe you needed a sex change?
What?
Your Honor, I submit that my client, Dr. Sloan, a man with nearly 2 years medical experience, is better qualified to judge whether or not a person needs a sex change than a totally ignorant layman. Or laywoman in this case.
I say he enjoys being a girl.
Unnecessary Surgeon and malpractice lawyer. The winning team. Thursday night at 8 and then at 9. Be there.
And now, here's everyone's favorite exercise show, the Johnny LaRue Show.
And 1, and 2, and 1, and...
Okay. Boy, those sit-ups are murder, aren't they? They'll really get you. They give you a muscle spasm. You don't want that. Oh. There's one good thing for a muscle spasm. Yeah, we all know what that is. Okay. You know, a lot of you girls are complaining that I'm gay, and I'm not. Even if I was, whose business is it of yours anyway? Charles Lawton was a homosexual. Did you see The Hunchback of Notre Dame? It was a fine performance. Okay, let's get on to some exercise. This is a little thing I like to call a head roll. Come on, Gloria, Jean, everybody, let's go. And 1, and 2, and 1, and 2. Okay, that's enough. Okay, let's run over here now. Not too fast now. You don't want to tire out. A little thing called running on the spot. All set? And sit and start running. Come on, get those knees up. Come on now. Work it out. Come on, everybody. Okay, okay. That's a little too advanced for you, I think. We'll get to that another time. All right. Let's get over here. You know, I've been getting a lot of good mail, too, complaining about atrophied muscles. And I like to hear that. And I got a great exercise for that. It's good for your lower back and for your arms. Now, you can use any door you want in the house. Me, I prefer to use this door right here. The exercise goes something like this. And open and bend and back and close and open and bend. Heart's beating like a rabbit. Okay, that's enough. Oh, I gotta quit these. All right. Well, that's all for today. You don't want to overdo it. All right. Remember, I'm not gay. I need a drink.
This season on SCTV, be sure to watch Police Gynecologist, the probing news series that takes an undercover look at the women who serve and protect.
I'm Floyd Robertson.
And I'm Earl Cannonbear.
And this is the SCTV AM News Today. Tragedy in China as another heavy earthquake rocked the capital of Peking with a tremor measured at 13.1 on the Richter scale. The widespread destruction and estimated 2 million casualties makes this the worst disaster in Asian history. Earl?
Mellonville City Council today voted down a proposed plan to build a new recreation center which was to be completed by late September. A city council spokesman was quoted as saying, "Our intentions were good, but the costs were bad." Floyd?
Fierce fighting erupted in the Middle East today as Israeli jets bombarded Arab positions along the Palestinian border. The heavy casualties, 600,000 of them, make this the worst disaster in Mideast history. Earl?
Small fire broke out in a health food store on King Street early this morning. It was quickly doused by passing pedestrians and was under control by the time fire officials arrived. Damage was estimated at $45. There were no injuries. Floyd?
No injuries on that, huh?
No.
Scientists in London, England have discovered a way of harnessing solar energy. This seems to be the gigantic breakthrough that the scientists have been working for, and it will undoubtedly prove to be the most important discovery in the history of the world. Earl?
A large rabies-ridden herd of caribou was reportedly seen just 5 miles outside the city limits, and the suburbs have been evacuated.
What's this?
This could be the...
Where's this?
It's right down the 401, just came in on the wire. It's 6,000 of them, and the one bite and you could die. I mean, this disease-ridden herd of reindeer could destroy the...
You're making that up.
No, there's some sick...
Sure, you're making that up. You're lying. Big lie.
It's the policy of SCTV to give an editorial comment, and here with that editorial comment is Earl.
Well, I don't think the editorial comment's too important tonight. Floyd, back to you. It's not important, just a safety editorial. Nothing big.
Tommy Jameson, isn't it?
Well, it's a Jameson kid. He fell off a bike. It was a safety editorial, but...
You have to give the
Don't tell me what to do.
Give it.
Come, give the editorial. Don't
No
be a
editorial.
baby. Come on, give the editorial.
All right, you want an editorial? You want an editorial?
Yes.
I'll give you an editorial. This guy's living with a girl. He's not even married.
That was an editorial comment by Earl.
Oh, hello. Did you ever feel there just wasn't enough time to say all those things you'd really like to say? How about those business luncheons when you only have 45 minutes to set up a very important deal? Or did you ever want to learn to speak faster to cut down on long-distance telephone bills? Well, time is money, but now talk is cheap with the new Evelyn Wood Speed Talking School. Yes, we'll teach you to speak faster than you've ever dreamed possible. I can talk over 60 words a minute. When you like to speak as fast as I can, we guarantee we cut time now. And fun at parties, too. And good news, right now we're working on the Evelyn Wood Speed Thinking School. But don't worry, until we do, you'll be speaking so fast no one will know whether or not you had time to think. You call right now. SCTV on Showcase will be right back after this.
Out on the ice, I don't score points for how my hair looks. But after the game, in front of the press, when the cameras are just inches away and millions of fans are watching, my hair has to look great. And great hair can't have flakes. No way. So I get rid of them with Head & Shoulders. It keeps my dandruff in check and my hair looking great. Hey, you can't hide under a helmet all the time.
Head & Shoulders, every day.
Because great hair can't have flakes.
Bath time. Yeah!
First it was tears, then tangles, but not anymore with Perk Plus for kids. It's shampoo and conditioner in one, made just for kids. Its tear-free formula means no crying in the shower.
I don't cry.
They don't cry. And none when you're combing afterwards. Easy on eyes, they don't tough on tangles. Perk Plus for kids.
See you soon, kiddo.
Next on Spender.
Dad!
When a runaway teen ends up at the bottom of a cliff.
Get your asses into gear on this.
Spender rides into unknown territory in search of the delinquents.
I need your help, Stick. Who is it you're looking for? I'm looking for some information, actually.
As the name of a charity keeps coming up,
The Ellison Trust? Tell you what I'd like to do with those bastards.
Spender uncovers a con man bullying teens into crime. Jimmy Nail stars as Spender, Monday night, only on Showcase.
And now back to SCTV,
Showcase
right here on
heading
Showcase.
your way from
And now, another dramatic episode of Backstage. Real-life stories of the exciting people who make television. Yesterday, we heard...
Johnny, have you seen the Nielsen's lately?
I saw Ozzy at a party a couple weeks ago. He didn't look too good.
Not the Nelsons, the Nielsen's, the ratings.
Hey, you know I never look at ratings.
Well, maybe you should start looking at them. Take a look at these.
Whoa. What a turkey. Who's got this show?
You do, Johnny. That is the Johnny LaRue show.
Don't worry about that. I can pull those ratings up.
You think so?
Yeah.
Well, I don't. As of next week, I'm canceling your show.
And now, today's episode.
They canceled my show today, Mo.
Oh, a tough break, Johnny.
After all those years.
Oh, bad.
I'm gonna need all the money I can get, Mo. Let me see my books.
Well, these are your accounts for the last 16 years, Johnny.
There's pages missing. Gum on there. Says here I only got $14.50.
Oh, glad you're not bad, Johnny.
You cheap punk! You ruined me! You ruined me!
Take your hands off me, Johnny!
Hi, Johnny.
What do you want?
You know what I want.
Get over there. Go on, get out of here. Anybody who want to sleep with me, I don't want to know.
Oh, Johnny, you're filled with self-loathing. It's the booze, I guess.
I got my problems, I tell you. I gotta get my ratings up.
That's not all you gotta get up.
Look, you gotta promise me you won't tell anybody, all right? Promise!
We promise!
Get out of here! Get out of here! You're all disloyal! I need a drink.
Johnny, you've gotta get help! You need help!
You're right. You're right. I need help. Get out of here! I need
Be with
help!
us tomorrow for another exciting dramatic episode, Backstage.
I'm Gregory Peck. Since the earliest days of television, stations throughout the country have given up valuable programming time in order to broadcast messages telling of poverty, disease, and hunger throughout the world. Now, we've all looked at these pictures of starving, illiterate children, and if you're like me, you've probably asked yourself, what can I do about it? Well, now you can do something about it. A new organization has been formed to ban those depressing ads from the airwaves. Now, it won't be hard if we each pitch in and do our part. So please, send whatever you can to Stop Those Depressing Ads, Box 1976, Tulsa, Oklahoma. Now, let's do it today. Let's get those starving illiterates off of the air.
Good evening, I'm Alistair Cook. Tonight we see part 12 of Henrik Ibsen's great feminist work, The Girls of Vienna. Now, as we know, Ibsen spent some time in Vienna as a guest at the home of Dr. and Mrs. Sigmund Freud. Now, Ibsen disliked Freud intensely for several reasons. Firstly, because Freud presented Ibsen with a whopping bill for the many conversations the two men had together. And secondly, because of the way that Freud treated his wife. As we shall see tonight, Ibsen found in Mrs. Freud the quintessential repressed woman. And now, Masterpiece Theater presents this week's piece, Mrs. Betty Freud.
My dear M, Freud continues to bill me for our conversations together, but I steadfastly refuse to pay. Ha, ha. Freud continues to do the best work of his life.
Doctor, my wife is fat.
How fat is she, Herr Greenbaum?
She's so fat that when she sits around the house, she sits around the house.
I see.
She's so fat that we had to let out the shower curtain.
It's very interesting.
She's so fat that we were married in adjoining churches.
Well, our time's up, Herr Greenbaum. We'll continue next session. Boy, that's fat.
I think Betty Freud has gone completely mental. She is now being influenced by her mannish friend, the notorious Viennese novelist Anna van Furstenberg, who better known by the pseudonym of George Raft.
Oh, George, where do you find the strength to live the way you do?
It's simple, Betty. I eat the right foods, I get plenty of exercise, and I take an iron supplement every day.
Every day?
Oh, get with it, Betty. This is 1903.
Still, George, there's something wrong. I'm always getting these feelings of flight, and yet I have a fear of flying.
Come fly with me, Betty. I'll teach you how to explore yourself. We can go horseback riding.
Oh, George, I'd love to. But I've got the children.
Oh, screw the children.
That's funny. That's what Sigmund always says.
You know what you are, Betty? You're a female eunuch. You know what I've always said about men? The 4 big F's. Find 'em, feel 'em.
Oh, yes, I remember. Oh, George, I admire you so. You have such strength.
Strength. I'll show you strength. Old Vienna. Come on, Betty. This is your chance. Horseback riding, horseback riding. You've got to raise your consciousness.
Consciousness? Did someone call? Oh, hello, George. Sucking on that cigar pretty good, aren't you?
Hello, Siggy. Had any good dreams lately? I'll tell you this, Dr. Freud. You've got one thing I don't envy. Take my advice, Betty. The unexamined life is not worth living. I'm going to order the horses. I'll be back for you. Fritz, the horses!
So, my little railway tunnel. Hot dogs again for dinner tonight, eh? My little cave?
Siggy, I must talk to you.
Yes, but first, I must tell you of my discovery today. You see, the sexual component of psychic life has more bearing on the phenomenon of neuroses than all other factors put together. Through sexuality, the relationship between psyche and soma is clearly established. And what is neuroses? Well, a sick man is considered ill if he is neurotic, but a neurotic considered ill when he's only sick? No.
Siggy! I'm leaving you.
Yes, I have a theory about that.
I can't stand it anymore.
You don't want to hear it?
I tell you, I'm leaving you.
I tell you I'm leaving you.
Siggy, do you understand what I'm saying?
Siggy, do you understand what I'm saying?
I have no alternative but to leave you.
I have no alternative but to leave you.
Siggy, I'm trying to talk to you.
Siggy, I'm order in the court for a monkey wants to speak. Speak, monkey.
Siggy, my
Oh, you spoke. You're a monkey.
That's George. We're going horseback riding. George, is that you?
No, it's Johnny LaRue, Mrs. Freud.
LaRue?
Doc, I need your help, Doc. I'm not the doctor, Mr. LaRue.
You gotta help me out.
No, it's Dick Greenspan.
I know. I haven't got an appointment. I know.
I'm not the doctor.
I need your help.
But I can't help you.
You gotta help me out.
I'm not a doctor.
Everyone's disloyal to me.
I'm not disloyal. I'm just
You're
not a-
disloyal to me. You're just like all the rest,
You're
aren't
ruining
you?
the scene, Mr. LaRue. No!
Dickie,
Just like all the rest.
what do you think you're doing?
Here.
Come on, Betty, the horse.
Disloyal. You're all disloyal. You're running a classic. Get out of here. I'm number one.
I'm Earl Cannonbear.
And I'm Floyd Robertson.
And this is the SCTV PM News. War broke out today as India dropped an atomic bomb.
Excuse me, Earl. Here's a news bulletin just in off the ticker.
What? I was just in the middle of a story.
Yeah, Earl, sorry, Earl. This is an important story.
India.
Johnny LaRue, well-known Second City television personality, has gone berserk. After rampaging through our studios here at SCTV, LaRue was finally subdued by 30 people and is now being taken to the hospital. This looks like it's going to be the biggest disaster in show business history. Now, back to you, Earl.
Shut up.
SCTV will be right back here on Showcase right after this.
Alliance Releasing and Showcase present a special offer to see Patricia Rozema's daring new film, When Night is Falling. You can qualify to win a pair of passes by faxing your name, address, and phone number to 416-967-1226 by May 1st.
You are now free to operate all electronic devices.
What a hard-working bunch. And you're working harder than most. I've seen bigger screens on a calculator. Now, this is a nifty screen, but objects may shift during flight. And you're working too hard because, frankly, your hands are just designed wrong. Ooh, an IBM ThinkPad. See, now this is what it's like to fly first class.
Quiet! Quiet! It's tea time. Only one taste around can bring them around. You know what that taste must be. It's the taste that flows through 2,000 perforations in each round bag of Tetley tea. 1, 2, tea.
It's Saturday night, and you're sitting at home. Boy, could you use a good laugh.
I think my husband's a lesbian.
And Showcase has got it with 2 great British comedies, KYTV.
So, Anna, have you reached the hospital yet?
No, Mike, it started raining and I'm not going to get my hair wet.
Followed by Hail and Pace. You may have lost your social life.
How was it for you?
But at least you haven't lost your sense of humor. KYTV followed by Hail and Pace, tonight, only on Showcase.
Alliance Releasing and Showcase present a special offer to see Patricia Rozema's daring new film, When Night is Falling. You can qualify to win a pair of passes by faxing your name, address, and phone number to 416-967-1226 by May 1st.
And now back to SCTV on Showcase.
Before we sign off, this brief sermonette from Joni Newton Buffy.
You can be a Jew or a Leo or a Buddha, man, you know? And it doesn't make a difference because we are all one, you know? The other night I was in my room. I was trying to think of something to really share with you, you know? And I was in there and I saw the snowflakes falling outside my window, one by one, till pretty soon there was about 6 feet of snow. You know, snowflakes really lose their individuality when they're in a pile like that, you know? And I looked at the snow for a long time and I said, hey, wow, wait a minute, man, this is really heavy, you know? Like I was 2 months ago, man. I was a pig, you know? Well, okay, I'm thin now, I know. I feel good too, yeah, I eat right and everything. But I was really up here, I was a tourist pig, you know, just walking around. And I said to myself, hey, wow, you know, make me feel something. Make me really feel something. You know, like Billy did. I said, Billy, please, not here. But when I knew that, I really felt inside. And that's what I want to talk to you about, man. I want you to feel, I want you to love, because this is what it's all about. You know, I'm sort of speechless when I think, really. So love, feel, and bless you.
SCTV now begins its programming day. Starring John Candy, Joe Flaherty, Eugene Levy, Andrea Martin, Catherine O'Hara, Harold Ramis, and Dave Thomas. With special guest star Jane Eastwood.
Good morning, students. I'm the Swami Bananananda. Some of you may know me as Dennis Peterson. Now, if you were with me yesterday, remember I was showing you how to squat on a street corner. Today, we're going to work on the flexibility of the legs. Most people are very stiff in the legs. But before I begin, a lot of people have been writing in asking me why I became a Swami. Well, to put it frankly, I thought it would be a good way to meet girls, but it didn't work out that way. Anyway, let's get right into the legs. Now, the first thing, let's shake out the legs just a little bit, loosen them up. You can bounce them a little. Now, raise up the leg slowly, delicately. You don't want to strain too much. Just put some lift into the legs. That's right. Doesn't that feel good? Now try a little bigger lift, little bit bigger. Now try and bring the leg all the way up, just like this, you see? It's not too difficult if you try, students. Now, if you got that one up, let's begin with the other one. Lift it straight up. That's good, that's good. Now just hold, and then let them down slowly. That's right, that's very good.
SCTV, right here on Show. Back.
Bath time. Yeah! First it was tears, then tangles, but not anymore. With Pert Plus for kids. It's shampoo and conditioner in one, made just for kids. Its tear-free formula means no crying in the shower.
I don't cry.
They don't cry. And none when you're combing afterwards. Easy on eyes, tough on tangles. Pert Plus for kids.
See you soon, kiddo.
Out on the ice, I don't score points for how my hair looks. But after the game, in front of the press, when the cameras are just inches away and millions of fans are watching, my hair has to look great. And great hair can't have flakes. No way. So I get rid of them with Head & Shoulders. It keeps my dandruff in check and my hair looking great.
Go.
Hey, you can't hide under a helmet all the time.
Head & Shoulders, every day.
With great hair, can't have flakes.
Next on Cape Rebel, Sloot Steam Camp injured escaping Deadwood Camp is hidden by a local family.
You are helping a fugitive. That is against the law.
As the hunt continues, the pressure mounts.
You will find the man and bring him here. He will never run again, I promise you.
Kerwin will do anything to get information, and Sloot knows he has to move before the trap is sprung. From South Africa, Cape Rebel, Wednesday night, only on Showcase. He was big.
Good evening.
He was brilliant.
Perhaps I should give you an example.
And he's dead. Every week, see another terrifying tale brought to you by the master of the macabre.
We found him fix that window.
The master of horror. But not the master of his waistline.
I believe it's feeding time.
Alfred Hitchcock presents, Monday to Thursday, only on Showcase.
One of the marvels of television.
Just some of the fine quality programming on Showcase.
Now, how does that feel? Good? It should feel very good for the thyroid gland in particular. Now, raise the legs back down. I think you may have found you may be quite stiff in the shins. Most people don't know that their shins can really bend quite a bit more than they expected, you know? You can get the leg looking something like this if you really give it a good try, you know? Okay, now with this leg, bring it down, hook it there, and try and bring this knee all the way around. Uh-oh. I think I broke something. I think I've done something very serious to myself. If my brain was connected to my body, I would be in great pain right now, let me tell you. Fortunately, it's not. Anyway, students, I cannot move. So tomorrow, please join me when I will show you raising the dead with acupuncture. Good day.
Hi there, boys and girls. I'll bet you can't find me. Because I'm camouflaged. Well, let's see if Gunny Rabbit can find me. I'll bet he can't either. Oh, Gunny Rabbit!
Hi, Captain Combat. What are you doing hiding behind that bush?
Well, I guess I'll have to work on my camouflage.
What are we going to do today, Captain Combat?
Well, Mr. Green Fatigues is coming over with Gunny Rabbit, and I think he's got something to show us.
That sounds like him now. Hi, Mr. Green Fatigue.
Hi,
Gunny Rabbit. Hi, Captain Combat.
Hi, that looks very heavy. What is that, Mr. Green Fatigues?
This is a 9mm Parabellum Schmeiser submachine gun. I call him Mr. Schmeiser for short.
Hello, Mr. Schmeiser.
Hi, Mr. Schmeiser.
Oh, he isn't speaking right now.
Oh, why not?
Not until he's field stripped and cleaned.
Oh, well. Maybe the boys and girls at home will help us field strip and clean Mr. Schmeiser.
That's a great idea, Captain Combat.
Will you, boys and girls? Well, it looks like we've got more than enough help.
What do we do first?
Bobby says take out the magazine.
Oh, all right, let's do that. And I think I hear Cheryl say, Move this folding stock back so that it's clear of the breech.
What next?
Uh-oh. Do you see what I see?
Oh, it looks like cookie crumbs in the action.
Were you eating cookies over the open breech of Mr. Schmeiser, Mr. Green Fatigues?
Sorry.
Well, I think we'll have to get Mr. Ramrod outfitted with a cleaning patch and see if we can fix this mess up.
All say no one can talk with their mouth full.
Now, a little oil, and there.
You think you'll speak now?
Well, let's put Mr. Magazine in and find out.
Well, Captain Combat, don't forget to take the bolt off the safety position.
That's right, I'll do that now.
It works! He's speaking again!
Gunny Rabbit isn't. Uh-oh. I think we learned something today.
Yes, never take Mr. Schmeiser off safety when he's loaded with a full magazine.
No, never be in a room with a loaded gun unless you're holding it.
Right.
Bye, boys and girls.
Hello, I'm Lawrence of Arabia. The famine in the sub-Sahara is finally over, thanks to you, the public, and relief agencies throughout the world. But now, another problem plagues that unhappy region. Acid indigestion and heartburn due to overeating. That's right. Since the famine ended, these people have been stuffing themselves with naive abandon. Now they're paying the terrible price. You can help. Send Tums, Rolaids, Maybachs, whatever you can to Fat Chance for the Sub-Sahara. Box 2111, Grand Central Station, New York, New York. Do it now. A chubby child is waiting.
Hello, and welcome to English for Beginners. I am your instructor, Miss Lucille Hitzker, and today's guest student is Frieza Perini Scroloso. Hello. 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 Come in. Coin. Come in. Coin. Come in. Sit down. 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 Now, we'll begin with a few simple phrases.
No, just a few simple phrases.
No, you don't have to say that.
Oh, you don't say that.
I am from out of town.
I'm from out of town.
I am from out of town.
I'm from town.
Can you direct me to the hotel?
Can we trabalhar to the auto?
Can you direct me to the hotel?
Can we trabalhar to the auto?
Can you?
Can
Direct me
e trabalhar
to the hotel?
to the auto?
Can you direct me to the hotel?
Can we trabalhar to the auto?
Can you direct me to the hotel?
Can we trabalhar to the auto?
Can you direct me to the hotel?
Can we trabalhar
Can you
to the
direct me
auto?
to the hotel? Can you instruct me to the hotel?
Sure, honey. You go down 2 blocks and don't get angry.
I'm Floyd Robertson.
And I'm Earl Cannonbear.
And this is the SCTV AM News Today. Today's top story, writers for the 3 major wire services, AP, UPI, and Reuters, went on strike, causing a news blackout for major newspapers and television stations. Now, here with details of that is Earl.
I don't have any details, Floyd. They went on strike. Like, there's no wire services. I couldn't get any information. I
Don't have anything?
Why? How could I have anything? They're on strike. Are you deaf? They're on strike.
So?
I'm a journalist. I'm not a writer. I'm not a fiction writer. I'm a damn good journalist.
Who says?
Hiya, kiddo. It's the old Bambino, Babe Ruth, here to tell you about a fabulous new record offer. For the first time ever on one big album, Stan Musial's greatest hits. That's right, Stan the Man Musial's greatest hits. Remember that big clutch single he had? How about that stand-up triple? And who could forget that fabulous grand slam home run? He didn't get much wood on it, but boy, he sure drove that out of the park. Well, you can get that big hit and others just like it on one big album, Stan Musial's greatest hits. And if you act right now, you'll get absolutely free a recording of all the Montreal Expos home runs. Both of them. Phone now, huh? Be seeing you, kiddo.
In a sudden burst of unexpected violence today, SCTV puppeteer Knowlton Lamphere was killed during the broadcasting of a kiddie show, Captain Combat. Fortunately, the investigation of this brutal incident has fallen into the hands of security guard Gus Gustafferson here of SCTV. Now, we have Mr. Gustafferson standing by. Gus? Gus? Gus?
Floyd! Hey!
Gus, what steps have you taken in the investigation of this incident?
Oh, I haven't had time for that, Floyd. As you know, I'm in the middle of a murder investigation here in the studio.
Yeah, we know that, Gus, yes. We want to find out, though. Gus, apparently a submachine gun was misfired during this whole incident. Now, could that have been the cause of the death of puppeteer Lamphere?
Oh, Floyd, at first I thought it was an open and shut case, you know, but further investigation revealed that puppeteer Lamphere was shot in the back by a revolver and not in the front by a schmizer, so...
So the murderer stood behind him?
Well, I don't want to jump to conclusions. But it's safe to say at this point, Floyd, that he was shot in the back by a revolver.
Well, have you been questioning any of the staff here at SCTV?
No, I haven't even finished lunch yet, but right after lunch I'm going to be investigating, questioning people people who might have had some...
Suspects?
Suspects, right.
Do you have any particular suspects in mind?
Right now, Floyd, everyone's under suspicion, including you, so watch your step, eh?
I have an alibi.
Well, that's what they all say, but aside from that, just keep yourself available for questioning. I'll be in the caf if you need me.
All right, we'll keep you posted on this and up to date. That's all now for SCTV News.
This royal throne of kings, this sceptred isle, this earth of majesty, this seat of Mars, this other Eden, this demi-paradise, this fortress built by nature for herself against the infection in the hand of war, this happy breed of men, this little world, this precious stone set in the silver sea, which serves it in the office of a wall, or as a moat defensive to a house against the envy of less happier lands, this blessed plot, this earth, this realm, this England! Now for sale. Send your bid to the Crown General Finance Corporation, Parliament, London, Great Britain, Scotland and Wales not included.
SCTV will be right back here on Showcase right after this.
Hey, all this running around! Whoa! It can cause your diapers to start sagging, right, Mike? Yeah. And loose diapers don't feel very comfy, do they, Susie? Yeah. Here, guys, try these. New great-fitting Pampers Stretch. The first thin diapers with soft, stretchy sides. So now, as we get more active, Pampers Stretch fits snug, so we can play in comfort. New Pampers Stretch. Stretch in motion, play in comfort.
The leading lemon liquid has had its moment in the sun and is being eclipsed on grease cutting by a more powerful formula. Lemon Ivory Liquid. The lemon scent is just the beginning. It's so amazing, it almost seems to do the scrubbing for you. Watch. No other leading liquid cuts through stuck-on grease this fast, this easy. Lemon Ivory Liquid. There's nothing more powerful under the sun.
Hi, Pen.
Oh, hi.
So, how was it today?
Good.
What did he say? Pen, what did he say? We're gonna have a baby.
See
Showcase. We're gonna be just fine. Freedom 55 from London Life. The freedom to choose. The power to get there.
And now back to SCTV on Showcase.
This man is dead. And this puppet's badly wounded. No one leaves this studio.
I'm leaving.
I'll make sure you sign out before you do, okay?
What are you, some kind of a cop or something?
No, I'm... Gus Gustafsson, security guard. Dun, 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 dun!
Dedicated to those brave men in gray who courageously protect our aisles and doorways, a Quince Martin production. And now, Act 1.
You, sit over there. You over here. Move! Come on, you on the floor. I want you sitting over here. Want to know where everybody is. Now, someone in this room is a murderer. Dun, 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 dun! Now, which of you two is Miss Lucille Hitzker, huh?
I'm Lucille Hitzker, young man. I'll see Hitzker.
Can you think of any reason why you might have wanted to kill puppeteer Knowlton Lamphere?
Well, of course I can. Oh, that man was a hateful swine. He was always touching people with that rabbit and then blaming it on the rabbit. Oh, he was dirty, dirty, dirty. Oh, he was dirty.
He was a terrible man, all right. He was always taking up 2 places in the parking lot, and people would come up to me and complain to me as if it was my fault, you know, that he was taking up 2 places in the parking lot. There wouldn't be any room for any other cars, you know, when the lot was full. He didn't sign in either. You know that? Do you know how hard that is on a security guard when a guy comes in, doesn't sign in? I don't know if he's in the studio. People call looking for him. I have to say, I don't know if he's here. He didn't sign in. Oh, sometimes I wanted to kill him. Dun, 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 dun. Why did you hate him, huh?
Why you hate him?
All right, no more questions for you.
All right, no questions.
No, you don't have to say that.
No, you don't.
You, Dennis Peterson, alias Swami Bananandan.
I hate you cops. You guys are all the same. Once a guy gets a record, you screws won't get off his back. Yeah, I hated him, all right. He had photos of me in a compromising position with myself. But I wouldn't hurt that bunny rabbit.
What about you, Captain Combat? Why did you hate him?
Oh, I didn't hate him, no. I don't hate anyone. Except the North Koreans, of course. They're bad. But Mr. Lamphere wasn't a North Korean. No. Besides, I was with the Schmeiser at the time, you know, holding the Schmeiser. And he was killed with a pistol. You remember? With a pistol. Not unlike the one you're wearing right there.
Dun, 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 dun. Did any of you see anybody suspicious hanging around the studio today?
Oh, I saw you, Gus, hanging around the ladies' room right next door. Oh, right next.
So, let me get this straight. You claim you saw me hanging around the studio. I've got the only gun that could have killed him, and I foolishly admitted that I hated him. Wait a minute. Am I trying to say that... Am I accusing myself of murder? Dun, 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 dun.
Join us again next week for another exciting episode of Gus Gustafsson, Security Guard. May 1944. Hitler's forces sit like a boil on the back of Europe's neck. The Roman ruins lie in ruins. North Africa falls to the Allies, but for the men of the 118th, the battle was just beginning.
Look, General, without air support, we'll never get the Von Trapp family out of Austria.
Well, look, Frank, we don't have air support, so forget it.
Sir, I just got this dispatch from headquarters. Any reply?
Yeah, tell them nuts.
Nuts. In response to your question, where are the Italians most vulnerable, General Dwight replies, nuts.
All right, men, here's our plan. Listen closely. We attack the women and children in this village here. Then we drop nerve gas on these 7 towns.
Isn't that violating the Geneva Convention, sir?
Oh, excuse me. What military academy did you go to? Don't tell me how to run my battalion. Okay. I will bomb these hospitals here, and we'll strafe these refugees right here. That'll take us right down to here, and we'll get those ball-bearing factories. Now, men,
This is gonna be the toughest battle you've ever faced. Here's Captain Combat with a briefing.
Well, if we're gonna attack at dawn, we want to get to bed early tonight and make sure we get lots of sleep. And don't forget to pack your overnight kits with toothbrushes, lots of underwear, and plenty of dry socks. Because if you're gonna be fighting...
Sit down. Why don't you just shut up and sit down?
30 kilometers away, the Italian General Staff was busy making its own plans.
No, laggiù. Cosa hai fatto? Pronto, eh?
Sua madre, mio Dio!
Scusatemi! Questa accademia di militario e tu sono andante tuo, eh? Che cavolo! E attenzione! Ragazze! Ah? Per sempre e per Dio, no? Un bel dì vedremo che gelita manina e riscaldo. Attenzione! E che capitolato, che capitolati, che capitolatum, che capitolata! Che faccia? È muro!
Sparks, knock off the music. Either that or get a real harmonica.
I can't sleep, Bob. I just can't sleep.
Well, when sleeping doesn't come easily, just close your eyes, snuggle up tight, and think nice thoughts. Then soon you'll be in dreamland.
I'm scared!
I ain't scared, sir.
Any man who says he isn't scared is either a fool or a liar, Private.
Thank you, sir. Hey, Gus, what are you gonna do when the war's over?
Why, when I get out of this man's army, I'd like to get me a nice, soft, cushy job, you know? Something challenging yet where you don't need a big education. I don't know, I thought I'd be a security guard. They give you a gun and belt and nice uniform, shirt, tie to give you a hat. And you can do whatever you want, you know? It's not too many problems. You can sleep. You can read, except I don't do too much reading, you know? You can take out the old yo-yo and...
You knock it off, Gus!
I'm trying to read this letter from my wife.
Dearest darling, things haven't been easy since
you left, but the kids and I are making the best of it. Ike Jr. won first place in the paper drive, and little Sally's the best bandage roller on the block. They miss you, darling, and I miss you too. I guess you're in Italy now. I'll never forget our honeymoon in Naples before all this nightmare of a war began. Oh, Ike, I love you so much.
And I love you too, Betty.
Then why do we have to keep arm wrestling like this?
Because I'm winning. Got you again. Come on, let's try it one more time.
Oh, no.
Come on, best out of three.
No, this is our honeymoon. I don't want to do this anymore.
All right, I'm sorry. You want some more wine?
Oh, yes, please.
Hmm?
You're not mad, are you?
Oh, no. Say, waiter.
Si, signor.
Un altro bottle de vino, per favore.
You wanted the red or the white?
The white.
Bene.
Oh, hey. Bring us some nuts, too.
Nuts?
Mamma mia.
Che brutto bestia americano!
Mamma mia.
Oh, cazzo, fuggi a te perché l'è morta!
Mamma mia.
Il diavolo è su fili!
Tu stupido! Tu vipera! Guardi amate, caro nome codiciani di razzo! Io voglio separare Mimì! Mi chiamano Mimì e nome Lucia. E Lucia per la stella condita a mia visita.
Tua sposa Adriana.
Uomini! Attenzione! Preparare! 1, 2, 3! Hello, G.I. Joe! Don't shoot! Bravo, bravo! Uomini, andiamo! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hello,
G.I. Joe! Don't shoot!
The Italian plan was simple but brilliant. The greatest surrender ever waged. No one remembers their names, but what they did will all too soon be forgotten.
Excuse me, Floyd, I've been noticing you don't quite know how to shuffle your papers properly, and I think you...
What are you talking about?
Well, Cronkite, Reasoner, myself, all the biggies, we shuffle our papers short side first, then long side.
I'm not shuffling this way.
Why don't you try it with me?
Well, this is fine. This is good.
I think you should try it with me once. I think it's important. You're a TV newsman, Floyd.
All right. What?
A little decorum into the show. Short side first.
Short side. Long side, okay.
Do it with me. Short side first. Look at how neat mine are.
The news.
Short side first.
You have to give the news, all right? All right, short side.
Then long side.
Long side. Okay?
Set them down like so.
Like that?
Right.
All right, what's the top news story?
I don't know. It's in here somewhere.
SCTV is on the air. SCTV now begins its programming day, starring John Candy, Joe Flaherty, Eugene Levy, Andrea Martin, Catherine O'Hara, Harold Ramis, and Dave Thomas. Television like you've never seen before. With special guest star Jane Eastwood.
This is Harold Ramis speaking for the management of SCTV. The following program contains racial and ethnic material that may offend certain sensitive viewers. However, viewers will note that the deprecating racial and ethnic jokes in no way reflect the attitudes or opinions of the management of this station. We deplore the use of jokes like, how can you tell the bride at a Latvian wedding, or how many Polish people does it take to screw in a light bulb? Unfortunately, such jokes do exist. I myself am of Polish descent and can attest to the cruelty, hurt, and shame that result from these vicious racial slurs. So please remember, the racial and ethnic attitudes presented in the following program do not represent this station, this network, or the sponsors of this program. And now, the Second City television show. Gentlemen.
Good morning, this is Humanities 196. I'm your instructor, Dr. Ernest Bruter. And this morning I'd like to discuss a topic I believe to be grossly overlooked in today's university curricula, gypsy mythology. Now, there are those of you who might well ask, well, should one take gypsy mythology seriously? And what is the relevance of gypsy mythology in today's highly technological society? Well, the answer very simply to both questions is yes. Now, to prove a point, let's briefly look at the creation of man. According to gypsy mythology, God baked the first men and women in an oven. Some, however, were kept in the oven too long, and they burned. The black race. The second time, God opened the oven door too soon, and the baking was not quite finished. The white race. The third time, the baking was absolutely perfect, and out came the gypsies. Now, in the same respect, the destruction of man, according to gypsy mythology, will come when one person of every race simultaneously licks the fuzz off an overripe peach.
Due to a change in programming policy, gypsy mythology will not be seen tomorrow.
They've traveled. You can't argue.
Maybe you didn't hear me so good. I said due to a change in programming policy, gypsy mythology will not be seen tomorrow.
Thank you.
Even vergassen naar begeren, maar geen vergeten was heren. En ze moeten keren, ik heb het keers. En Lutonien Gebranski, hara. En de begassen gergaus. Gypsies. En mijn kaars naar begeren was die germ. En voor Borkie is ze beturm. 102 Danforth Avenue. En de begassen Borkie left his restaurant. Hey, Ringengo, hey! Hey, the girl, I-28, a G48, yacht 2, hey! And we got the B7. Let go, gasni, begorren, vergeet, consumer, If we sobotiero, Lutonian Sigmarines, hey! Er was de gypsy. Is het Carmen was in de Cargaros om de Garos, de Amerikaanse gypsy. Is het voor de Garos, de Lutoni en zit een parkeer zo noemen. Yes, gypsy. De gypsy, de Carapana, de gypsy. Ze worden lustig, worden gypsy. Lutoni en...
He joined the Mounties because he loved the uniform. Then they took him out of the uniform and put him on the street. He's Curtis Edgett, plainclothes Mountie.
What's happening, man? You cats know where I can score some good weed. I've got plenty of bread, man. No sweat.
Undercover agent for the Mounties, Curtis Edgett faces danger every week on SCTV.
Who is it?
It's the plumber. I'm here to fix your sink.
Curtis Edgett, plainclothes Mountie. Watch for it on SCTV. And now, here's today's exciting chapter of Outpatient.
Just announce, I can't afford it anymore. Yeah, okay.
I think I'm a hockey player.
Are you Mr. McKenzie?
Mackenzie's the name, that's right. Vishnu Mackenzie, I should be honest. There you are. And you're looking good, honey. You're looking real good. Ooba, ooba, ooba.
Mr. McKenzie?
Yeah?
Would you please keep it down?
I'll try, honey, but I can't promise you anything. Hey! I'm a hockey player. Yeah, I'm a hockey player.
It's Lance Rock.
How you doing?
Yeah, Wally Wazoo.
Wazoo? How do you do?
What are you guys in here for?
Vasectomy.
Yep, vasectomy. Big V.
I'll tell you, I have no choice myself. You know, my wife, she was using one of them devices, what do you call those things?
Those, the UFO.
No,
IOD.
IOD, something like that,
yeah.
you know, and anyway, I said, hey, baby, take it out. I'm getting a big V. I'm going to give you a break.
That's right, get it out. Give him a break. That's right, give him a break. Give him a break. Give him a break.
I don't believe you guys are clowning around like this. This is a serious operation, don't you know that?
What are you talking about?
One slip of the knife and you can just lose your manhood.
Where'd you hear that?
I read it.
Where?
A watchtower.
Look, let me tell you something. You know, inside of you, you have a lot of tubes.
Yeah.
Just a network of tubes.
Yeah.
Well, you know, when they get a valve, and they just pop a valve on one of those tubes. That's all. They just put a little valve on it. Just like getting a valve job. Valve job.
Hey! And that's all there is to it?
Yeah.
It's that simple?
Yeah.
Huh. Thanks a lot.
So simple a dentist could do it.
Dentist. Hee.
was worried I couldn't do that anymore, you know?
Hey, sweetheart, where's the doctor?
I am the doctor. Nurse, who's the next patient, please? Mr. Wazoo? Mr.
Hey.
Wazoo?
Yeah.
Would you come with me, please?
All right, hey.
All right, Mr. Wazoo. Would you stand right there and take your clothes off?
All right, hey.
Well, that's fine. Now, would you turn around and face me?
I am facing you.
I'm going to show you something. Can I put your clothes back on now? Please.
I was swimming all morning.
Nevertheless, Mr. Wazoo, that concludes your preliminary examination.
Thank you.
Oh, we'll be seeing you again next Thursday. All right, Tiny?
Hey.
Nurse, would you send in the next patient, please?
Mr. Rock, you may go in now. Mr. Rock, it's 2 o'clock. Oh, come now, Mr. Rock, you're not shy, are you? Would you like Mr. Mackenzie to go in with you?
Join us again next week on Outpatient when we take a look at the wide world of proctology.
Here's Maria Ecruzi with some money-saving tips on how to stretch your grocery dollar.
Hello, ladies. How many times have you stopped yourself at the checkout counter and asked yourself, why am I paying so much for this food? Well, there are many ways to save money and eat well. And today we're going to talk about easy, economical Amish food. Here's a handy little recipe for Amish food that you're bound to enjoy, especially if your food budget is as thin as your waist ought to be. First, take one nylon stocking, any color, pull it over your head. Good, beautiful. Then take 2,500 pounds of automobile and drive up behind a wagon of Amish people on their way from the market. Stop their wagon by cutting it off with your car. Now, take one six-shot revolver or a pistol or anything and about a couple bullets. Brandish the revolver in your right hand and order the Amish to load their food into your car. Now drive away as fast as you can in your car. Sounds simple? Psst. It should, because the Amish, they never fight back. This recipe serves a family of 4 for about 3 weeks. Ah, beautiful.
SCTV on Showcase. We'll be right back. How's that for...
Could we ask you a personal question? Does your breath feel really fresh?
Compared to what?
What do you mean, fresh?
Is your breath fresh enough to kiss someone?
Well...
Not as confident as you thought, huh? If you want really fresh breath, you want Scope. While brushing cleans teeth, Scope Plus brushing kills millions more bacteria than brushing alone and leaves your whole mouth feeling clean and fresh. Scope Fresh is kissably fresh, and that's the best kind of fresh your breath can be.
Let's figure out who this new computer is really for, you or them.
All right, this is for you, this is for them, you, them, you, them, probably you and them, you if you get to the computer before they do, definitely you, them mostly, you sometimes, everybody really. If I talk about how it's built and backed and all that stuff, that won't help because that's good for both of you. Okay, how is this? It's for everybody, but it lives in your room. You'll work it out.
It's more than a game. For a young superstar struggling to reach the top.
Not how I told you to do it. Start again. Tonight's game could make me or break me.
It's more important than anything else.
I love you.
It's over.
Being a star means taking some body checks on and off the ice.
You knew I was in love with you.
I'm starting divorce proceedings.
And only the strongest survive. Action is the name of the game on He Shoots, He Scores. Today, only on Showcase.
And now back to SCTV right here on Showcase.
His heart's beating like a rabbit, Doctor. 102 beats per minute.
Thanks, Ned. That's just the information I needed to complete my examination.
You know, work really looked like a dead end to me until I heard about the exciting new field of stethoscopy. As a stethoscopist, I get to spend my day in clean, modern hospitals working right alongside respected doctors as a vital part of the medical team. And wow, does it pay. What with hospitals charging more and more every day for stethoscopological examinations. And where did I learn to handle a stethoscope? At the North American Stethoscopy Institute. And with their advanced courses, someday I may be a fully licensed stethoscopologist, or do stethoscopological research, or even learn electron stethoscopographology, analyzing a patient's handwriting with X-ray photos of his heartbeat. Hi, I'm your stethoscopist, Ned Gordon.
Hello, my name is Li Tang, and welcome to SCTV's Theater North America Drama, where we present serious plays for your serious consideration. Now, some of you may be eating, so come on, hurry up. Don't be eating while you watch the show. The show is about to start, so get away from the table. Put that food away, all right? Okay, now you ready for this? We Canadians, oh, by the way, I'm proud to say I am a Canadian. I got my Canadian citizenship in 1 hour, because I was in a hurry. Now, everyone in the world should be in a hurry, so hurry up with that food, okay? Now, we Canadians have been searching for identity for years. Yeah, for a long time, we thought it was Australia. Okay, but we got that straight just in time for the war, so we could all march together. Well, Canada finally found its identity. It took a long time, but we put it together in this anthology of plays. It's a small book, huh? So what? Does that mean it's rotten? We beefed it up, yeah. We beefed it up a bit for the show. So now we'd like to present the great Canadian play, the best play Canada has ever done, called You're Gonna Be All Right, You Creep, Leaving Home and All, eh? Thank you.
Shut up! Will you shut up? Shut the hell up! Oh, look, today's a special day. Johnny's back from hockey camp. So let's have a little order, all right? Colleen, stop slurping your soup.
Hey, what are you doing? Come on.
What do you hit your brother on the head like that for with a spoon? What's wrong with you, Colleen? You're on those drugs again, aren't you? The drugs and barbiturates. You junkie. And Leonard, stop reading at the table. How many times have I told you not to read at the table?
For God's sakes, Father, I'm a poet. I mean, it's not just a spur-of-the-moment thing. It's a 24-hour-a-day job.
Oh, you and your damn poetry. You make me want to pee.
Please don't pick on Leonard. Leonard's my pride and joy.
I know he's your pride and joy, Beatrice. You made him like that. You know that. You and your mollycoddling, you turned him into a damn pansy.
All right, lay off.
Leonard's the only one among us with a sense of occasion. And he's written a little poem on Johnny's homecoming, haven't you, sweetheart?
Yes, I have.
Why don't you read it for us, honey?
Okay. It's called Johnny's Home. Skate, 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 Johnny. Skate down the rink. The hot steel thrashing against the frozen water. Swish! There goes Johnny. He shoots, he scores! 1, 2, 3. A hat trick for Johnny McVie. And now he's home with his family.
Well, that was a piece of crap if I ever...
Oh, come on, it wasn't that
Sit down! That's all it was. It's a doo-doo. Johnny, pass the vegetables. Sure. Pipe down. It was a joke, that's all it was. A damn good joke, too, Johnny. That's all she is, a vegetable. Look at her sitting there. She looked like a Brussels sprout popping through the bread there. Khalid! Khalid! Rub some brain over this way. Khalid, you know my daughter, you know that. Leonard's my daughter. All right, come on. Shut up and sit down. That's the facts. Leonard is the truth. And you know it. You're not my son. You never were my son. Something wrong with you. I can't quite put my finger on it. Johnny's my son, aren't you, Johnny? Yeah. He's the only man in this family. He's a hockey-playing fool, aren't you, Johnny? He's going to be another Pat Boutet. Aren't you, Johnny? Not quite as good as him, but you'll be all right.
I got kicked off the hockey team.
You what?
I didn't go to any practices, so they kicked me off the team.
Why?
Because I hate hockey. I've always hated hockey, but you couldn't see that. Well, I'm not listening to you anymore, and I'm not going back to that stupid hockey camp.
You son of a bitch. You mean all of Mother's bingo innings went for your hockey camp and you didn't even go?
Shut up, you mother.
Well, somebody's got to teach you a lesson, Johnny. Let's go. Put him up.
Johnny,
come on,
shut up.
Oh.
Sorry, Leonard, I didn't mean to hit you.
Johnny, what the hell are you doing in your brother like that? You know he's delicate. Oh, I'm sorry, Johnny. I didn't mean that.
How do you mean hitting my brother like that? You've got your nerve. Oh, I'm sorry, Father. I didn't mean that.
Oh, my boys.
It's a big idea hitting Ma. Say you're sorry.
I'm not gonna say I'm sorry.
Come on, just say you're sorry.
Get over to the table and we'll finish our meal, Johnny. Come
Say
on.
you're sorry.
You get over to the table and finish your meal, or you get the hell out.
All right, I'll get the hell out, and I'll take everyone with me. Come on, let's go.
Let's go.
Come on. We're gonna be all right, you creep. Leaving home and all.
Hey. Beatrice, come back. Beatrice. You can't leave your Angus. You can't leave your Angus, you know that. You know you can't leave him. You can't win. You can't win a shooter. You can't win a shooter. Beatrice, remember the happy times, you and me? Just a rolling in the heather, rolling around in the heather. You cannot leave your Angus.
Do you love me, Angus?
No. Our family. The family's gone. Pass a vegetable.
Remember this song? Ah, Tante Margot. A great big hit from the fabulous 11th century. You know, with Mother Church anglicizing her masses, you won't be able to get those old favorites anymore. And if you tried to buy that in its original manuscript, it would cost you literally millions. But right now, you can get that hit and 10 other big ones just like it in one fantastic album. golden hits of the 11th century. That's right, all those favorites for just $5.98 on record and $6.98 on tape. And with each album or tape you buy, you receive a 1 year's guaranteed temporal indulgence. So why not call in today? The number is Et Cum Spiri 220. We have priests kneeling at all the phones to take your orders.
SCTV will be right back here on Showcase.
Hi, Ben.
What are you doing home this early?
I got a ride. So how was it today?
It's good.
Ben? What did he say? We're gonna have a baby. First customers are here. Do you think everything's gonna be all right?
Gonna be just fine.
Freedom 55 from London Life. The freedom to choose. The power to get there.
Some women you forget a minute after the door shuts. Some disappear from memory halfway down the hall. And then there are women like Velma, who sit there like an itch you can't scratch, and you find yourself at some all-night diner with your tortured thoughts and a cup of hazelnut vanilla roast coffee. Better make that 100% Colombian coffee.
100% Colombian coffee. Anything else just doesn't sound as good. It's the richest coffee in the world.
And then you walk out into the cold, dark.
People do remember the show, and it makes me very proud.
The casserole is frozen. It's frozen! I told you so.
Here, look, honey, I'll lick it. Once in a while, a beautiful young woman will come over and say, may I have your autograph? And I'm suddenly standing 10 feet tall. And she'll say, it's for my mother. She had a crush on you. C'est la vie.
King of Kensington, Monday to Friday, only on Showcase.
And now back to SCTV right here on Showcase.
This evening, inspirational thoughts from Dr. Ernest Bruder. Dr. Bruder.
Thank you. What are the 10 most famous laws in the world? Why, the 10 Commandments, of course. Laws that were handed down some 5,000 years ago. Has anyone ever seen these commandments? No. Moses supposedly destroyed these tablets when he threw them into a golden calf. So, how were they passed down from generation to generation? I suppose he memorized them, or wrote them down on some parchment and gave them to someone. But if so, who? And where is the parchment? For example, where is it actually written, thou shalt not steal? Or, thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife? If, in fact, these laws do not exist, I would love to covet my neighbor's wife. She's a gorgeous woman. But right now, it's hands off. Now, according to the gypsies, these laws never existed. They were merely a vicious rumor started by a goat herder in Mesopotamia.
SCTV now begins its programming day.
Starring John Candy, Joe Flaherty, Eugene Levy, Andrea Martin, Catherine O'Hara, Harold Ramis, and Dave Thomas. With special guest stars, Sir John Gielgud and Sir Ralph Richardson.
If happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow, why oh why can't
We now join the Sammy Moblin Show, already in progress.
Beautiful, huh? Beautiful. I'll tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. I've heard that song by her mother, and she sings that version just as well. It's just, you know, you have the same quality, the exact same quality, and the same fantastic voice. It's incredible.
Thanks, Sammy.
Absolutely incredible.
Just fabulous, just fabulous.
At the same time, I really would like to be known for myself. Not just as Judy Garland's daughter, but for who I am.
Lorna Minnelli, ladies and gentlemen, Lorna Minnelli!
Well, I'll tell you something right now. She is going to make a big noise in show business. You really are.
Coming from you, Sammy, I just couldn't be happy to hear that from anyone.
Believe me, Sammy's the most loyal and honest person I know. And when he says you are going to be a star, you are going to be a star.
That's for sure.
She is. She's great.
You know, Sammy has done more for young performers than any person I know. My mother and I used to...
Bobby Bickman!
Oh, what are you doing here?
I was just across the hall. I was taping a special. Then I come in here and spread a little sunshine.
Can I say something? I was in the hall before the show, and I heard one of the numbers you were doing for your special. Can I say something, Bobby? It's the best thing I've ever seen on television.
Isn't that marvelous? That's marvelous. Thank you. Wow.
Word is that thing is going to be out of sight. It's
Hey,
great.
Sam, listen, I'll tell you, Sam, it's going to be a fantastic special. You know, but speaking of fantastic shows, I think this show right here is a fantastic show. Hey, all right.
Well, I'll tell you, to be quite honest now, to be honest, it's only great, it's only fantastic because I have fantastic guests on the show.
Yeah.
They are...
Mr. Humble over here. Come on now. He's the best.
Let me just wait. Can I say something right here? You know, I have never, speaking quite honest, I have never seen this man on a stage or in a studio in front of an audience when he's not giving his all, when he's not sweating, when this man gives 110% all the time. I love you, Sammy Marvin. I really do.
Well, I'll tell you what's tough. You know what makes me sweat? Trying to follow this guy, ladies and gentlemen, in a club. He is just...
Mr. Dynamite. Mr. Dynamite. That's what he's known as. May I just say something? Sammy last year, and he will not say this on TV, he's that kind of guy. He was named Mr. Kidney for 1975. Oh. There he is. Come on now. Just a beautiful guy.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. Now it gives me great pleasure to introduce Miss Trish Nutley.
Listen, if I may say something, can I just say something? Can I get a word in edgewise? I was sitting back in the green room, I've been watching the show for a long time now, and I would like to say something. I would like to go on record, and I'm sure the audience will back me up on this. I would like to say that you people are the biggest bunch of plastic vinyl phonies I've ever come across. Take a good look at yourselves. Come on. What are you doing sitting out here? Nothing but compliments. But you don't care about each other. No, you don't mean a word of it. All you care about is yourselves. I know that for a fact. And the longer I stood out there, I wondered, why the hell did I ever want to be on such a stupid, sleazy show? Oh, you're a bunch of phony mannequins. Just phonies, every one of you. It makes me sick.
Sammy, can I say something right now? And this, as a comic, in all seriousness, it's not often you see young performers come on a show like this and forget the business and so forth and so on, and just come out and speak their minds.
Yes.
And I think it's a fantastic quality
Yes,
these
it really
young
is.
kids have got today.
Beautiful. That is young people today. I dig them. I really do. They're great.
I'm proud to be in your generation, Trish.
God bless you, young lady. God
Well,
bless
that's all the time we have right now. We don't have time for Queen Elizabeth? No. All right. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. Good night.
SCTV, right here on Show. Back.
Hi, Pen.
Oh, hi.
So, how was it today?
Good.
What did he say? Pen? What did he say? We're gonna have a baby.
I'll be home at midterm, Daddy.
Crew's here.
My first Are we gonna be okay?
We're gonna be just fine.
Freedom 55 from London Life. The freedom to choose. The power to get there.
Gotta have Pillsbury Pizza Pops. Gotta have pepperoni. Lots of pepperoni. Cheese. Lots and lots of cheese. Golden crust.
Gotta have Pillsbury Chili Pops.
Try Chili Pops, Tex-Mex, and Chicken Fajitas. New Pops from Pillsbury.
It's vibrant and real. Weekday afternoons, feel the passion and the excitement of life down under. With one of the hottest and most popular shows in Australia. E Street, today, only on Showcase.
Back to SCTV on Showcase, right here. We're back.
Good morning and welcome to Sunrise Semester. The subject is classical Greek, and I'm your instructor, Alki Steriopoulos. Well, today we're going to study Pericles, the writings of Pericles, and in particular, his journal of the Battle of the Philippi. So, to begin with, we start with a dialogue between Menelaus and Pericles. Menelaus, he says to Pericles, he says, "Hey, baby, what's happening?" To which Pericles replies, "Good to see you, my friend. What'll it be?" Menelaus then says, "I'll have a roast beef on a Kaiser to go." To which Pericles replies, "One roast beef on a Kaiser." Then Menelaus says, "You'd better make that on toast." To which Pericles exclaims triumphantly, "Toast that Kaiser!" For tomorrow, I want you to study your vocabulary and these words in particular and phrases. Coke, ham sandwich, and close the damn door, the air conditioning is on. Thank you.
You held my life within your hands, created everything I am.
Ooh, drop around the ankles.
Hey, Fred Astaire, come on with me.
It always happens, Greg. These darn socks just won't stay up.
Here, try this.
Spray on?
Yeah.
How does it work?
Simple. Spray it right on your feet. It comes in 4 great colors. Chocolate chip, vanilla, lime green, and argyle.
Say, even real socks don't cling that close.
Why don't you try it?
Spray on really works.
Neat socks, Bill.
How's it going, Fred Astaire?
Couldn't be better, thanks to Spray On.
And for those extra formal occasions, new spray-on gloves. Spray-on from the oven-cleaning people. These 4 people will match wits with the greatest minds the world has ever known as they start their climb towards the top of the $211,000 triangle. I'm Bill Monty, and now let's meet today's contestants. We have Miss Brenda O'Donnell and her celebrity partner, lovely country and western singer, Miss Kay Sarah. Okay, and we have Tommy No Form over here and his celebrity partner, funny man Bobby Bittman.
Hey, how are you?
Hi, Bobby. How are you? Okay, we're going to let the girls start things off. Brenda and Kay, will you please select from our categories on the triangle? You see it up there. Go ahead.
I think, therefore I am.
Okay, Brenda, we've given you the answers. Now, you have to make up the questions for Kay. You've got 30 seconds to get all 5. Ready and go!
He described the natural ascension of quality to an abstracted idea of pure essence. All right. He divided truth into ethical, physical, and metaphysical.
Aristotle.
Right. He put mutually exclusive ethical ideas with the emphasis on either or with...
Soren Kierkegaard.
Right. His beliefs revolved around a system of developing absolute...
T.W. Hegel.
Right. He thought the world was simply an idea organized and directed by the will.
Right. Good work, Brenda. With 5 points to a crack at the big money on the $211,000 triangle. Now let's go over to our opponents. Are you set?
Yeah, okay.
All right, with 30 seconds and 5 questions.
Do I get to pick a category?
Yes, you do. Indeed, you do. Pick a category up there.
Okay, let's see. Geez, I don't know. How about it's a grand night for singing?
That's opera.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Bobby, you're going to be making up the clues. You have the answers in front of you on your monitor. Are you set?
All set.
All right, 30 seconds for 5. Get ready and go.
This must be an Italian law firm.
Italian law firm. Italian.
Next one.
Come on. Clue.
Caruso's favorite bars in Rome.
Caruso's favorite bars in Rome?
Sorry,
you moron!
Hey, like that, just a comment.
Come on!
Hey, oh, I can hardly pronounce this one. Rhymes with Rosie and Fruity.
Rosie and Fruity?
Sorry, boys, no points on that round either. Brenda, that makes you our big winner, and you've got $1,000. Do you want to go now into our bonus round and take a chance with that $1,000 towards a crack at the big money with the $211,000 triangle?
You bet, Bill.
Well, come on up to the triangle, make a selection here of which of our celebrity guests you're going to be playing with. And you've selected Bobby Bittman. All right, Bobby Bittman here in the triangle. Okay, crazy. Now, would you rather give or take the clues?
It's possible for me to play with Kay.
No, I'm sorry, you did pick Bobby, dear, so,
All right, I'll give the clues
Okay, you'll give the clues. You'll be taking them from that monitor over there. Bobby, you'll be getting the answers. Are you ready? Go!
He ran 26 miles carrying news of the Spartan victory at Marathon.
Jesse Owens.
No, ancient Greece. Rhymes with Euripides.
Serendipity.
Oh, God, next one. French general who defeated George Washington and captured his diary.
I honestly don't know.
Honestly don't know.
Take it easy,
Next
Brenda. Go on to the next one.
The first queen of England.
The first queen, the queen. The first...
Well, yeah, listen, stay with me. Just don't. Okay, for it was...
Just one of those things.
I'm sorry you're all out of time, but nobody goes away empty-handed. You've got a home version game of the $211,000 triangle and a 2-album set, the best of Bobby Bittman. That's all the time we have. Goodbye. It's time for Cooking with LaRue. Fast recipes for limited budgets with Chef Johnny LaRue.
Hi, I'm Johnny LaRue, as you already know. You know, today's show's gonna be a little different. I've been reading the newspaper recently, and I found out that there's some poor people out there in the world. People on welfare and disability. I don't know what it is. I guess you just can't afford to cook what I'm cooking on my show, and I want to help you out as much as I can because I'm a friend of yours. You know that. All right. Well, okay, let's get right to today's recipe. It's a little thing I call Tabby Surprise Casserole. Now, I use a little thing called paw and whiskers. Okay, you're going to say this is a Johnny LaRue product. He's plugging his own products. I'm not. It's just real good stuff. Okay, now the ingredients you need some ketchup, some water, some breadcrumbs. You can steal them from the pigeons in the park, where you're going to get the grass, probably, because that's probably where you're living these days. All right, you need some salt and pepper. You can shoplift all this stuff if you want. Just don't tell them where you got that idea from. Okay, let's get down to it now. You get a couple cans of cat food. You throw it in a preheated skillet in here, all right? Just sort of... All right, so, geez. Just mix it in there and throw a cover on it quick. Let it lock up all those flavorful juices in there. You can keep these little dishes, too. You can probably use them for bowls later on. All right, now the rest of this stuff here, you get some ketchup. You just throw it on there like that. And you get the breadcrumbs, and you throw them in there. You get the water, pour that in there. A little salt, a little pepper. You get some vinegar. Okay, you got all that? Okay, you can even throw some booze in there if you can steal it from somebody. All right, now just get this over. Just throw this stuff on there like that. Oh, isn't that looking good so far? Oh, God. Don't you people go get a job for crying out loud, you know? Maybe this stuff will build up your strength. You can go pick up your welfare checks in time. All right, now, just a minute here. Now, just form all this stuff up in there like that. Tell you what, I got one already made in the oven. You just throw this in the oven at 500 degrees. Now, earlier I made one. And this is what it looks like, the finished product, huh? Pretty good, huh? Not too bad. All right, you get a little grass, and you can throw that on there. Now I'm gonna get somebody from the audience. Come on out here, you. Come on, old lady. Come on, you old lady. Come on. All right, doesn't that look good to you? Huh? Doesn't that look good? Come on, eat it, you poor slob. Come on, get in there and eat it. Come on, get in there. Come on, I made it just for you. You poor idiot. Hey, come on, what are you talking about? These poor slobs, why don't you go out and get a job for crying out loud? I've been working since I was 9 years old. Yeah, sure, look where I am today. I'm right on top. It's one of the best cooking shows in the world. Yeah, Galloping Gourmet, sure.
SCTV on Showcase will be right back after this.
Look what's new from Quality. It's the incredible Wacky Vac. It cleans, it dusts, it lifts, it sweeps. Wacky Vac goes where no vac has gone before. Its high-tech design instantly adapts to all major brands. 23 super suction pipes with soft filament brushes gently swallow dirt and dust without choking. No matter what the mess, Wacky Vac just sorts through the clutter, gobbles the dirt, and leaves the rest. Keep your VCR and TV and your tender houseplants dust-free. Wacky Vac does things you wish your duster would do. There's more. You also get the powerful Turbo Head. Its compact design performs miracles in tight spots. It beats as it cleans as it sweeps away ground-in grit. And we'll even include the versatile Quick Sweep. It works wonders everywhere, even on blinds and curtains. Call now and get the Dustbuster attachment for boats, cars, and RVs. Now, in this exclusive TV offer, you'll get Wacky Vac, the Turbo Head, the Quick Sweep, the Dustbuster attachment, and onboard tool caddy. The whole cleaning crew for only $39.95. Make cleaning easy and fast, but hurry up, it won't last. Call now.
He's everywhere. He knows your desires.
You like to play games, don't you?
Your fears. The ghosts that haunt you.
It's Judgment Day, Reverend. No rest for the wicked.
And the fate that awaits you.
Today is the first day of the rest of my death.
Tales of the bizarre and erotic. Tonight, only on Showcase.
And now, back to SCTV.
Showcase.
Right here on Showcase.
Heading your way from SCTV.
The continuing drama of the exciting people who make television.
Hi, I'm Lorna Minnelli. Would you like me to sing for you now?
Sure.
Okay. You know my mother was Judy Garland, but I don't want that to influence your decision at all. Because even though she was like the greatest person in the world and everybody really loved her, I don't want to be known for my mother, Judy Garland, but for who I am.
Right.
So I'd like to sing for you now.
Okay.
Somewhere over the
Thank you very much. That was just excellent.
Thank
I haven't
you.
heard anybody sing that well since your mother.
Oh, really?
Really, that was just
Do I have
great.
a chance then?
You sure do have a chance. Look, we'll call you, all right?
Oh, thanks a lot.
Just fabulous.
Oh, good. I really felt good about it.
Okay. Take care now. Come back.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
You're not really gonna call her, are you?
Are you kidding? I promised that part to you. Come here.
Tune in tomorrow for another Backstage.
Good evening. I'm Alistair Cook. Tonight, Masterpiece Theatre presents Harold Pinter's Crosswords, an enigmatic 4.5-minute teleplay starring Sir John Gielgud and Sir Ralph Richardson. Now, critics have always wondered what motivated Pinter to write this backstage vignette, and I think the author said it best himself when he said, "I wrote it for a lot of money."
Hello?
Half-hour call, Sir Ralph.
Oh, thank you.
Ralph, what happened to you? You were supposed to meet today at 2:30.
I was there.
You couldn't have been there because I was there and I didn't see you.
Well, you couldn't see me because you weren't there.
It's the CN Tower at 2:30.
We were supposed to meet at the zoo at 2:30, John.
No, CN Tower.
No. We distinctly said the zoo, John.
Oh, well, there's no difference.
There is an enormous difference. A zoo is a spacious tract of land with fenced-in enclosures housing various species of animals, whereas a tower is an architectural structure taller than it is wide, containing no animals whatsoever.
Well, let's meet tomorrow, shall we?
Right. Where?
I suggest the zoo.
Can you see the entire city from the top of the zoo?
Of course not.
Then I suggest the tower.
Well, I've been to the tower.
I've been to the zoo. Well, it's of no consequence.
Consequence! That's the word.
All right, I said it.
Thank you. It goes against the order.
What does?
Consequence.
Another crossword clue?
Yes, don't you see? Against the order. Con-sequence.
I don't understand your crossword puzzles, John. I don't know anything about them.
Only 2 more clues and my whole puzzle will be done.
Somewhere over the rainbow blue, bird, if happy little bluebirds fly, pigeons, kill the pigeons. If happy little bluebirds fly above the rain.
I think you ought to get ready.
No, look here, there's only 1 more left. I've been trying to get this for hours.
What is it?
I'm embarrassed.
Was that the clue?
No, I'm embarrassed.
Why?
Well, there's Shakespeare in it.
Well, you can't get it.
No.
I'd be embarrassed.
Yeah?
Well, what is it?
Shakespeare 1. Pope 23.
Shakespeare 1, Pope 23.
Well, Shakespeare, his first play was a comedy of errors, wasn't it? But Pope, he didn't write any plays. Pope 23. 4 letters.
John!
Yes?
No. That's the answer. John. King John, Shakespeare. Pope John.
23?
The 23rd Pope. The answer is your own name, John. John.
And I didn't get that. I'm embarrassed. Well, we've done it all. It's finished now.
Right.
Canst thou tell why one's nose stands in the middle of one's face?
No. Why does
else one's nose stand in the middle of one's face?
Why, to keep one's eye on either side's nose, that what man cannot smell out he may spy into.
Remember that great joke from Act 1, Scene 5 of King Lear? Hi, I'm Sheldon Patinkin.
And I'm Bernard Solons.
You know, no one appreciated a good laugh as much as the immortal Bard himself. And now we've collected all those laughs and put them together in one big record album, Shakespeare's Greatest Jokes.
Remember this knee-slapping delight?
He that will have a cake out of the wheat must needs to tarry the grinding.
Have I tarried?
Aye, thou hast tarried the grinding, but what of the bolting?
Ah, have I tarried?
Aye, to the bolting, but what of the leavening?
Still have I tarried.
Aye, the leavening, but here's yet in the word hereafter, the kneading, the making of the cake, and the heating of the oven, and the baking. Nay, thou must stay the cooling too, or you will chance to burn your lips.
That's funny stuff.
You'll get these and hundreds more.
So, send today, and if you do, we'll send to you this volume of footnotes to help you get the jokes you get.
Write Shakespeare's Greatest Jokes, Box 1976, Drury Lane, London SW1.
You'll laugh the nose right off the middle of your face.
Words to Live By with Dr. Michael Meyer.
Hello. Tonight's reading is St. Paul's letter to the Ephesians. It reads, Dear Ephesians, how are you? I am fine. Come on down to Rome sometime. Your old buddy Paul. Perhaps I can sum that up in a different way by quoting you a little of the second book of Caucasians. In the Apocalypse, it's not here. Caucasians 3, number 1. In the beginning, there was nothing. And the Lord said, let there be light. And there was still nothing. But you could see it. Thank you. You get the camera off me. There's a light still on there. Turn anything off. Wait. Go. Come on. Cut out. It's over. I finished. Let's go.
Thank you.